Break out the biscotti, pull on a turtleneck, and tune up your sixth string. It's time to head to the Coffeehouse for the 2014 Revera Heroes Award celebration. This year, Revera team members gathered in an intimate setting over a cup of joe to mark the most ingenious initiatives and honor the daily heroism on display at Revera centers across the United States.
We're talking about people who are role models, putting the needs of the team, needs of the residents over their own, day after day. If you ask them why, you're bound to hear them say, "I'm just doing my job." That sounds pretty heroic to me, and it's a fitting name for our awards ceremony.
Then, U.S. Division President Donna Kelsey shared her thoughts.
Our vision is to celebrate the ageless spirit of people through service and innovation.
Next, Donna announced the Executive Director of the Year, Kathy DeLimba of Avon Nursing and Rehab.
But her team is exceptional, and she's done great results year after year after year. And so, Kathy, thank you.
Then, Revera's new CEO, Tom Wellner, took the stage.
Revera is a business that is all about care, but we're people caring for people.
As always, all of the award submissions were evaluated by a select panel of outside judges, from hospital CEOs to nurse directors and acclaimed architects.
Every one of you were heroes, and I appreciate the privilege to be a judge. Thank you.
It wouldn't be a real coffeehouse atmosphere without live music, courtesy of the house band. The awards presentation kicked off with Region 1 and a magical holiday program for young people in the pediatric unit at Avon Nursing and Rehab.
In December of 2013, 4 children from ILIF's pediatric unit were invited on a fantasy flight to see Santa Claus, sponsored by United Airlines, Children's Hospice, and the Make-A-Wish Foundation for kids with significant illnesses or disabilities.
And I just want to say thank you very much for doing what you do for those children every single day.
The band came back to rock the crowd. Then came the awards for Region 2. An eager volunteer, engaged employee, and outspoken advocate for residents who was instrumental in forming her center's Alzheimer's fundraising team, the social service director at Springfield Health and Rehab embodies personal and professional integrity. Eating is a basic human need, and it should be a basic pleasure. Linden Grove reimagined mealtime for residents, giving them more options of how they eat and where they eat, with the goal to get residents out of their rooms for meals when possible. Proper planning and extensive staff training have made each meal a time to look forward to, with increased opportunities for resident activity and socialization.
Burlington Health and Rehab Center in Vermont recently helped bring people together in a citywide event to help celebrate the art and heart of aging, the Full Circle Festival.
One of the things that we came up with was an opportunity for our therapists to participate and to model some of the programming that we have available. And we had the large auditorium, and we had some music in the background, we had our instructors and some mats available, and people came from the community and participated in those sessions.
St. Johnsbury's Director of Nursing is a true leader. An RN with more than 35 years' experience, she has helped her center dramatically improve its clinical skills, communication, outcomes, and survey results.
Her staff love her, patients love her, the families love her, and yet she's not a pushover by any means, believe me. She knows what she's doing. Wherever she's been, care has gone up.
It's all for the residents. They are my satisfaction, and thanks for letting me put all my experience to use. Thank you.
Few people in the Revera family were more respected by residents and colleagues than Montesano's activities director, Lori Malquist. Lori passed away in 2013, but her impact on people's lives and the center she loved will be felt for years to come. Following another exciting set from the band, Region 3 was represented with a pair of well-deserved awards.
This Compassion Award is about Otto, who is a 5-year-old boy diagnosed with bone cancer. His family, they lost everything trying to pay for his health care, and Grace and her team at Willow became aware of this, and so they started to have bake sales, a fashion show, all to raise money for this family, and they were very successful in raising several $1,000s.
I'm happy to say that Otto is in remission, and he started kindergarten, so it's a really happy story, and we all have our our fingers crossed for Otto.
And last but not least, Hamilton Plaza was recognized for making one resident's longtime wish come true.
Clyde, I heard a good story before the game. Austin Carr, a former Notre Dame All-American and NBA player who does the analyst work for the Cavaliers broadcast with Fred McLeod. He went to Archbishop Mackin High School in D.C. and he played for a gentleman named Paul Furlong. Well, today, Austin Carr had a reunion with his high school coach, Paul Furlong, who he had not seen in almost 47 years since he graduated from high school way back in '67.
Coach Furlong couldn't believe Austin had come to visit after all that time. But as Austin said, I owe him everything.
So here it is, the main event. We've come down to the Venti Hazelnut Mocha Frappuccino. It is my honor to present the 2014 Residents' Choice Award to Montesano Health and Rehab.
And with that, the Coffeehouse lights dimmed as Revera heroes reached the bottom of the cup for another year. The audience left filled with new energy, not just from all the caffeine, but filled with inspiration to improve patient care in the year ahead and find a way to the winner's circle next year.